good day for a neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
Welcome to Freedom to Be and Happy to Be Remembered. My name is Jennifer Sukeel, and today we're going to be interviewing one of the most colorful residents here at Freedom Village. And by colorful, I mean colorful shirts that he wears every single day. Not only does he have colorful shirts, but he has a colorful or very interesting background and career. So let's not waste any more time. Let's meet our newest interviewee. Welcome to Jim Carter's apartment. Jim has actually written a memoir about his life, and it's super interesting, and I actually checked it out from the Freedom Village Library, and today I'm going to share it with you. So, hi Jim, thank you for joining us today. I see you have one of your colorful shirts on.
Happy to have you. Glad you're here today.
Well, I have to say I really enjoyed your book.
Thank you.
And I checked it out from the Freedom Village Library, so I encourage all of you to check it out as well. And before we get started, I want to know what inspired you to write all of your memories down.
Well, I sat down one day when I was just loafing around at home in San Bernardino, and I decided I think it's about time for me to write some stories about my life. And so I just sat down and started to think about the different things that I've done when I was a kid and when I grown up and everything. So what I did was I just sat down and just remembered the things and put them down. And some of the items were actually told to me, like when I was a little baby and things like that, of course. But other than that, it just came to me and I wrote it down.
So you did it all on your own?
I did it all on my own.
Just sat down at the computer and wrote it down?
Well, no, I wrote it longhand. I didn't.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
And then did you type it on the computer, or did you?
Well, yes, I typed it on the computer. I wrote the original script here. The original script here is all handwritten.
Wow.
And so, I just started.
That's fantastic. Really impressive. It's super interesting, Jim. So tell me, let's start a little bit with your career. Now, I know you worked in machinery and you designed things. Tell me about what you did during the war and then kind of how you transitioned after the war.
Yes. Well, the way it worked is I was going to college and we had the summer break. And so I decided to get a summer job. So I went to this aircraft company called Morrow Aircraft Company, and it was in Rialto, California. And so I went there, and they put me as a part-time employee for the summer as a timekeeper and keeper of the blueprints. So one day I was looking at one of the blueprints, and I said to myself, I think I could draw that. And so I went over to the chief engineer of the engineering department, and I'd never done any drawing before. And so I asked him, do you need somebody to draw? He said, oh yeah. He says, here's the part. Take this part home and give me a drawing of this part. So I did that at home, and all I had was a ruler and a pencil. And so I made the drawing, took it, showed him the next day, and he said, you're hired. So what I did was make some drawings of the parts and things like that. And then later on, I started doing tool design for making the tooling or the dies to stamp out the metal parts for the seats and the various other products that made airplane parts. And one day the production manager came to me and he said, Jim, how would you like to be my personal draftsman? I said, well, that'd be fine, So he set me up with an office up in a machine shop. So he says, there's one condition though. He said, Jim, you have to go to school at night and so that you can learn more about engineering techniques. And so I went to school at night, worked 10 hours a day, and went to school at night. And after a while, I was doing design work and all kinds of tools and all kinds of ideas that my mentor had.
So all of that was happening during the war?
It was happening during the war. And before the war was over, why, I had deferments because of my job from the draft, and so finally I was 1A and I had to do something, and so